Yeah, it's impressive that he's, as a freshman, already finding his way into this weekend rotation.
And his first pitch is a strike. 25 hits allowed, 14 earned runs. Second pitch is grounded to shortstop. Pretty routine play for Kucherak. Throw beats Trent Rice by a step, and a 2-pitch at bat for Reifenberg to get the first out in his first start. And he swings and misses. Strike 3, Reifenberg gets the forwards K. 2 up, 2 down for Michigan State, and this freshman does not look afraid.
See what he goes. I bet he goes right back to the heater.
And he does. This one popped up into shallow right field. Going to be a tough play, but it's made pretty easily by Jackson Freeman. That's right field, not left field.
Hit 303 this year. That average around 215.
This chopper bounces off the mound. Easy play for the second baseman, Ryan McKay. But Freeman's not going to back out. Sends this one towards second. And once again, play made by Ryan McKay. Sends it in, and Kucherak lifts it into left. Back at the track, and the catch is made by Nick Williams. Northwestern nearly gets on the board, but the wind unkind to the Cats.
Has a lot more confidence in his fastballs than his off-speed.
This fastball sent solidly into left, but a pretty routine fly. Logan DeGroot makes the catch, and
Reifenberg so far today.
Reifenberg ahead 0-2, sends it in, and another breaking ball. Seymour down swinging. Beautiful strikeout, Reifenberg's second of the afternoon. Really starting to make an impact in the Big Ten. Decking job, liner caught by Reifenberg.
Oh my God.
How about that? The inning ends in a flash for a while. Solid contact there from Barron to short, and the throw beats him out by 2 steps. Solid play there by Dayton Murphy covering the gap.
Defense so far holding up.
Noah Ruiz now to the dish, and he sends this one right back up the middle, but again, Michigan State ready for it. That time it's the second baseman, McKay.
If he's your number 6 hitter, it's a pretty good lineup, and that's what we saw on display on Tuesday.
Sends the 2-1 into right center. First hit of the day for the Wildcats. Lausch heading all the way to second, and he will slide in safely. Ball was cut down before the wall by Trent Rice, but he didn't really get a good handle on it. Lausch on second with 2 down in the second. And strike 3 swinging for Logan DeGroot. So both pitchers give up a double with 2 outs, but then sit the next batter down. Still a scoreless tie at drawing walks. 10 bases on balls this year. This one grounded down the third base line. Bouncing throw in time. Beautiful work there from Owen McElpatrick on the defensive end to get the first out of the inning.
He's wanted to miss high. The curveball was the only one which he really yanked.
Strike 3 swinging for Broski, and there's a fastball in the right spot.
Start to see that as this game progresses.
Rice lifts this one into center field. Lausch is there, squeezes the glove, and the third inning, much the same way the first 2 innings went. Still 0-0, Northwestern back to the plate in the bottom of the third. Steps up to the plate, and he sends this one into center field, but pretty simple liner right towards Isaac Sturgis.
It's 2-2, Seymour's gonna be hunting the heater.
And he misses on the swing. Second strikeout of the day of Randy Seymour, and that is strikeout number 4.
I mean, he's just been ahead of every single hitter.
And he's ahead of Williams again. Strikeout number 5. Reifenberg ringing him up right now, and his 60th pitch marks his 5th sit down. And both of them trading infield hits too. This one not going to be an infield hit. Drops into left field from Dayton Murphy. Kamari Thomas holds up at third, but it's a stand-up double for Dayton Murphy. Flew out to right field both of his first 2 at-bats, but finally.
He knows something's coming.
And he does swing, gets through the gap. One man scores. Dayton Murphy scores standing up, and Michigan State gets on the board with a 2-run single from the cleanup man, Isaac Sturgis. And that one, just a beautiful job of finding the gap.
Today and can do damage.
rundown opportunity, and that will maybe end the inning. The first base umpire goes down. Finally makes the call after getting helped up by Nick Barron. Jose Matamoros looks to be okay, but
just so consistent.
Still at under 60 pitches. This one, number 59. It's strike 3 for Jackson Freeman, just the second earlier than the Cats hoped. Here's the pitch from Grant, and McKay swings and misses, strike 2. And if that's side. So now the count even at 2-2. This time, Williams takes the ball for a ride to the gap in right center. CJ Deckinga on his horse, rounding third, heading for home, and he will score standing up. An RBI double for Nick Williams, the left fielder.
One over for Broski, and of course, Williams on the double.
Trent Rice chops this down the third base line. Throw is late, and Barron had to come off the bag anyway, so it's an RBI single for Trent Rice, his third RBI. He's waiting for the 1-1. Hit and run for Michigan State. That one into the gap in left center. Here comes Seymour around third. He's coming in all the way. Throw to the plate, not in time. Randy Seymour all the way around from first, and Michigan State goes up 5.
A 6-pitch at bat.
McElpatrick sends it into right field. Off the wall and bouncing back towards the infield. Wildcats coming all the way around with Slater, the catcher, and he will score standing up. Decides to slide just for the fun of it. And the fastball rocketed into left field. Back at the wall, and it's caught. Oh my goodness.
You want to go to it or go back to the fastball?
He goes back to the fastball, and Rice goes down looking a backwards K for Sam Leboki. Nothing to show for it on the scoreboard.
And the other day, 2 through 5 for the Wildcats, 8 hits.
Oh, another web gem. How about that diving play? Nick Williams laying out, lost the hat, lost the shades, but found the ball. And boy, Brady Chambers' outfield really seems to like it because they've been making plays.
They have good play there from Nick Williams. Good as you can draw it up for the Spartans.
Ruiz flies into center. Catch made by the Spartans, Sturgis, and that will do it. A dominant defensive showing